I think it would be difficult to identify someone who's made greater or more wide-ranging contributions to the high-energy physics community than Gil. And his achievements have allowed us to address key questions in and beyond the standard model.
So I knew since I was a teenager I wanted to be a particle physicist. It was just the general field that you're discovering the fundamental nature of the universe that appealed to me. As a super collider became a real entity in Texas, there was a request for developing big experiments. And one of those was called the Solenoidal Detector Collaboration, SDC. And the spokesperson for that collaboration was George Trilling. I joined with him as the technical manager, and it was the first approved large experiment at the super collider. And it took advantage of a lot of this development of detector research technology that I had been involved in. So when the SSC was terminated, there was a period of figuring out what to do. And so we joined Atlas. I took on how to design and fabricate the mechanical support structures with ideally no material in them for all of these detection elements that my colleagues were cleverly working on. We built the capability to do that, and it's now one of the most advanced in the world. And in fact is doing things for the next generation of experiments like the LHC. One of the most satisfying things was to see this whole arc of starting fundamental research and development on something that you didn't know how to do, and then you figured out how to do it, and then you figured out how to make a whole lot of it and put it in an experiment that found the Higgs boson.
Gil had an unerring ability to go straight down the path to take you to an executable project without a lot of side journeys into blind alleys that aren't going to work. He's kind of a born mentor and has led the community very effectively toward promising looking technologies that hadn't really ever been fully tested out before, particularly in the collider type environment. Working with Gil was a joy.
He has very good scientific judgment. I think his ability to manage these large efforts is rare in the community. Also, the willingness to stick with it and do an extremely good job and keep all these many people happy.
After 14 years working on Atlas, one of the things that was interesting was underground experiments for dark matter. Well, the general presence of dark matter is well established. Its very nature is just unknown. So that seemed very attractive to me, to try to find something that would basically change the picture of how the universe looks and would really change how big science is done